This is CHSTV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. We have had many special events going on all this week, Catholic Education Week. First, thank you to all involved with the gathering on Monday for the board-wide Catholic Education Week Mass, celebrated here at Cathedral with Bishop Crosby and the Very Reverend Father Jim Petrie. To our school team, including Mr. McNorgan, Mr. Tortis, the musicians, Mr. Walker, Mr. McMillan, to Mrs. Centrito, Mr. Croston, Ms. Stoikos, and the hospitality classes, all the staff, our student council, our custodians, and of course our student representatives at the Mass on Monday. Thank you to the students for your welcoming hospitality as we greeted and welcomed people from all over the school board, the different sites. His Excellency Bishop Crosby toured the school afterwards, and he was most appreciative and very, very impressed with the fine work that is carried out here at Cathedral on a daily basis. Well done, and thank you once again, Cathedral. On Tuesday, the Senior Student Mass was celebrated at the Cathedral of Christ the King, and again, Cathedral was well represented by our students and Student Council. Thank you to the wonderful musicians for the music that accompanied the Eucharistic celebration that we had. We had Mr. McMillan, Mr. Walker, Ms. Buckley, and all the participants, and to the teachers who came with the students. The choir was beautiful, and the students there participating, we really appreciated your presence. We know that at Cathedral we enjoy a rich mentoring from our staff who not only teach, guide, and instruct in the classroom, but also coach and advise on teams and clubs. And it's certainly a real delight when recognition is given to individuals who stand out for their contributions to our school community and to the community at large. Yesterday evening at Leuna Station, the YWCA held its annual gala recognizing women of distinction. And I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate the 4 women nominated from Cathedral. Ms. Vesperini in the area of education and mentorship, Ms. Jordan, Ms. Howard for Young Woman of Distinction, and Lauren Tristani, who's here every morning with our breakfast program, for volunteerism. And Ms. Jordan was awarded the Woman of Distinction in the category for health and active living. Thank you very much to all of you for your contributions, and congratulations to the nominees and to our award winner. This morning we had the buses leaving for Ottawa, so we do wish them a safe trip. The teachers accompanying Mr. Dentino and Ms. Craig, and the students who went there to March for Life to speak in actions for the unborn. On September 28th and 29th, Cathedral will celebrate 100 years of Catholic secondary education. This morning at 10 a.m. in the Forum, a press conference will be held to launch the anniversary reunion. And today, a number of well-known Cathedral alumni will be on hand to kickstart this celebration. Members of the media will also be here. We have a lot of help from our students and from our staff, but primarily I'd like to recognize Mr. Patarakia, Mr. Trabucco, and Mr. Allen for much of the initial work that has been done in the planning. We know that Cathedral's warm hospitality will be front and center again. Thank you, Cathedral. Now back to Ryan and Kyle.
Thanks, Miss. The Religious Studies Department is running a trivia contest each day this week in support of Catholic Education Week. Yesterday's trivia question was, how old was Jesus when his parents took him to the temple in Jerusalem for the Passover? Yesterday's trivia winner was Hunter Shanner, who correctly guessed that Jesus was 12 years old. Congratulations, Hunter. You can claim your prize immediately after today's announcements in Miss Ventrito's room, 302. Today's trivia question is in Matthew's Gospel, what does Jesus reveal to the people during the Sermon on the Mount? And here's a hint. There are 8 of them. If you think you know the answer to today's trivia question, simply go to the answer box in the main office and submit it with your full name. The winning answer that gets pulled at random at the end of the day will win a sweet prize courtesy of your Religious Studies Department. Prize winners will be announced the following day along with the correct answer. Good luck, Gales.
And speaking of the Religion Department, they would like to thank and extend a big thank you to all students who came out to our Catholic Education movie night in the Forum last night. Also, a special thank goes out to Mr. Puglia and Mr. Ciapana for helping supervise. It was a great night with a great movie. Thank you once again from Mr. DeClaudio and the Religion Department. The school. Letter Award is an honor award to students who have contributed to the academic, athletic, and co-curricular life of Cathedral. If you think you deserve this prestigious honor, you must apply in guidance. The application form requires you to get verification for all your school involvement, and the deadline is tomorrow. Get your application today as time is running out. See Ms. Brotherston or Mr. Nordoff for more information. Attention all diversity ambassadors. There will be an important meeting after school on Monday, May 14th in room 310. The agenda includes a sign-up sheet for responsibilities for the multicultural show. See you in room 310 at 3 p.m. sharp. Thanks to Ms. Craig, Ms. Werner, and Ms. Fitzpatrick.
Also on Monday, there will be a Gale Guides meeting after school in room 333. Please see Miss Daly if you cannot attend.
Tomorrow, CHS Salon is open for business. Ladies, if you would like to get your hair or nails done by the weekend, stop by the CHS Salon on your period 1 or 5 spare. Check out what CHS Salon has to offer in room 100.
All students writing the grade 11 OAPT physics contest are asked to attend a brief but important meeting at 3 o'clock today in room 337. If you cannot attend, please see Mr. LaRock sometime today.
Any students who will be taking grade 12 university English next year, speak to your guidance counselor to see if e-learning is for you. If you are a candidate, someone who is self-motivated and able to get assignments done independently, consider online grade 12 English. Online English will give you flexibility on your timetable. See your guidance counselor today for more information.
It's Thursday, and that means it's time to recycle. But because of today's 100-year reunion press conference, we ask that teachers only send down students to the loading dock with their classroom recycling bins near the end of second period. All ECO team members are reminded to collect their recycling from the assigned rooms. Thank you.
Do you need volunteer hours? Maybe a better question is, do you need volunteer hours to graduate? Well, there are many new volunteer opportunities to get your hours. For example, on Saturday, May 26th, the Mad for Maddie Walk takes place. For more information, check out the guidance office.
All yearbook members are reminded that there is a meeting today after school in room 314. Thanks from Mrs. K. With their teacher's permission, all members of the Glee Club are asked to meet with Mr. LaRue behind the main stage at 2:45 p.m. today. Thank you.
With this being Mental Health Awareness Week, show your support of reducing the stigma behind these illnesses by coming down to the forum during your lunch and signing a leaf that will be placed on a tree that will be displayed in the school. As a bonus, you get a free pen. Thank you from the Health Action Team.
The Gale Gazette are asked to meet after school in the studio for a brief meeting. Thanks from Mr. Galliani and Mr. Trabucco. And speaking of Mr. Trabucco, here's our special guest anchor today. And here he is with the latest.
Thanks, guys, and good morning, Gales.
Girls slow pitch team kicked off their season with an impressive 20-4 win over St. Thomas More. The Gales displayed powerful hitting, which included a hit from every player in the lineup and consistent pitching in the windy conditions. The girls are to be dismissed today at the beginning of period 5 for their game versus St. John de Brebeuf at Turner Park. Girls, please meet in front of the guidance office in full uniform by 2 o'clock. Thanks from Coach Jordan and Coach Nordoff. Yesterday, the boys' baseball team was firing on all cylinders by mercying BR by a way of 14-3. Once again, the Gales had solid starting pitching, and this time by Aaron DiNatale with Patrick Belisle closing it out. As well, the bats caught fire and the Gales batted around twice, scoring a season-high 8 runs in 1 inning. With 3 games on the schedule for next week, the boys are heating up at the right time. Good job, boys, and keep up the quality effort. The junior badminton Gales competed in the Badminton City Championship yesterday at Dofasco Park. Coaches Bertoya and Chafe would like to congratulate the team on an excellent season. Special mention to Patty Nagu and Brandon Nguyen, who placed 3rd in mixed doubles, and to Matthew Passalent and Igmar Ponti, who also placed 3rd in doubles. Excellent work, team. Last night, our junior boys soccer team was in action against STM. It was back and forth with both teams getting their chances. The Gales finished the first half in a scoreless draw. In the second half, just as our Gales were gaining momentum, there was a questionable call which resulted in the Knights giving a penalty shot. STM capitalized, and the Gales were not able to respond. The Gales ended up losing 4-0, but the Gales showed a lot of heart and determination, never giving up. Keep up the good work, and rest up for your next game against Newman. Thanks from the coaches, Dentino and Piro. This is a reminder to tennis players that there will be a practice today after school at the Rosedale Tennis Club. Thanks from the coaches. Cheerleading practice is canceled for today, and practice will resume next week in the Forum. Thanks from Ms. Kasamba. Good luck to the senior girls soccer team who play against ACMT today at 3:15 at Heritage Green. Players are to meet in front of the main office after period 4. Members of the girls rugby team are reminded to be at their practice today on the backfield. Ladies of the scrum, your attendance is mandatory. And lastly, good luck to our senior boys soccer team as they face off against ACMT tonight at 4:45 p.m. at Heritage Green. Players are to see Mr. DeClaudio during period 3 in room 301. Thanks from the coaches. And just one last note, Mrs. Cannon mentioned the 100-year press conference that's happening today. If teachers would like, we will be broadcasting it over CHSTV, so you can tune in at 10 o'clock and view it from your classroom, of course, if you like. And that's it for me, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, sir. And those are all of your announcements for today.
Happy birthday goes out to one of our own CHS News crew members, Michael. Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.